What makes bottled water so great? When did these 20-ounce plastic bottles become such a necessity? Are they affecting our environment? What can we do to reduce the impact of bottled water on our environment? I'm Brandy Reagan, and I hope after hearing my speech you can answer those 4 questions with ease. A journalist for ABC News, John Stossel, wrote an article in May of 2005 where he stated that buying bottled water started with Pierre. Somehow a French company convinced people it's cool to buy bottled water. Today, Evian has surpassed Pierre in sales and is now the chic French water of choice. This is what America has accepted as the norm. Students carrying water bottles back and forth to class, bottled water at business meetings, a free bottle of water while you wait to get your eyebrows waxed. Drinking bottled water is a part of many American lives during this day and age. Bottled water has been raising questions around the world, and according to Peter H. Glick, the author of Bottled and Sold, published in 2010, our obsession with bottled water has started to fade out. He states, "Some see ethical and moral reasons to fight bottled water. Some decry corporate control of such a precious and fundamentally public resource. Others reject bottled water for its economic and financial cost to the poor. Many are concerned about the environmental implications for the planet." Even with all the concerns, surprisingly people continue to buy bottled water. Even though a New York Times journalist, Tom Standage, reported that in 2005, Americans spent about $9.8 billion on bottled water, and ounce for ounce, bottled water costs more than gasoline. This makes the industry of bottled water worth around $46 billion. It is crazy to think that people complain so much about rising gas prices, but they continue to buy bottles on top of bottles on top of bottles of water. Most people ask, how can something as beneficial as water be that bad for us? Well, bottled water isn't necessarily bad for you, it just affects the environment in which we live. A National Geographic journalist, Suzanne Didler, had some astonishing information about water bottles. She stated, "Making plastic for all those water bottles uses 17 million barrels of crude oil annually. That's taking a bottle of water and filling it a fourth of the way up with oil. That's how much oil each bottle of water takes to make." Also, only about 13% of bottled water ends up being recycled. Approximately 2 million tons of water bottles end up in U.S. landfills every year. Another National Geographic reporter, Catherine Fox, declared recycling just one plastic bottle of water can save enough energy to power a 60-watt light bulb for 6 hours. Before researching this article, I had no idea the true impact of these 20-ounce bottles. I didn't know what had sparked the water bottle epidemic, if these plastic bottles were really bad, or what to do to help the environmental impact of these water bottles. Now I feel more informed about what to do with my empty bottles and can make better decisions in purchasing bottles in bulk or using a refillable water bottle, and I hope you feel the same.